During the explore phase of the locker problem, I am looking to see that students have an accurate strategy for recording their thinking and recording their simulation of the problem, which lockers are open, which lockers are closed, and going through that process. If they are struggling, acting it out gives them the almost hands-on experience that helps them to make sense of this problem and then to be able to move forward and solve it. I know that I am helping too much if I am doing much more of the talking than my students. I should be doing a fraction of the talking compared to my students, whereas I'm asking them questions and they're responding, and then I am responding to their responses by asking further questions or by also sometimes just asking them a question to further think about and leaving them to it. With the locker problem, it is important to allow students some time to tackle the problem on their own. I think especially higher learners. That way when they enter into the conversation with a partnership, in a partnership triad or a small group, they already have had a chance to explore it on their own. And I would agree with that same advice with a lower learner. Students who struggle mathematically, often when they're put into a partnership or a group, rely so heavily on the others to do the thinking for them. Giving them time to make sense of things independently before they move into a partnership or a team gives them the chance to make sense of it and to show that they can do it. When working with ELL students on the locker problem, acting it out is very important to help them to make sense. The locker problem brings together so many concepts that we've been learning about, factors, multiples, square numbers, that we have anchor charts that were made as a class record. An anchor chart is a public record made in your classroom. As you are learning new content vocabulary, you are going to create a chart with student-friendly definitions, examples, diagrams, and drawings that students can refer back to as they continue with their learning to make sense as they are building their understanding and developing their understanding of that vocabulary and applying it in new contexts.